God, the only thing I can see in this weird light is you.
Likewise.
Well, it would help if you would actually admit it was your fault. Then I could die not feeling guilty.
Well, you'll have to die however you die, because this was your fault. Sorry.
My fault? How was it my fault?
How long have you actually had a driver's license?
2 days.
Okay. I rest my case.
So, you run the red light and the collision is my fault because I'm the new driver?
You jumped the light. It was still yellow on my side.
Yeah, yellow means slow down, not speed up.
Yeah, in the learner's manual. In life, it's the other way around.
How come I don't feel anything?
Because you're on the operating table in there. You're anesthetized.
I am? What about you?
I'm in the op room right next door. Look, we are at this moment suspended precisely between the yes and the no. We are dangling by a thread. Little monitors are telling the doctors right now if we're still alive. It's not up to us anymore.
Not up to us?
You know anything about anesthetic? No? Well, you're on ketamine probably, and I'm on pentobarbital, because I asked for it.
You're smart. You know stuff.
I try to know stuff, but what good does it do me? Does it make me happy? No.
What do you think's behind that door?
What do you suppose? Don't even look at it. That's my advice.
I'm scared. I'm thinking about changing my mind.
Changing your mind? Explain.
Well, I was actually intending to do away with myself before this happened, I mean.
That's very interesting. How long before?
Just before?
Thank you. It figures. But couldn't you do away with yourself without taking an innocent stranger along with you?
You're not innocent. Nobody's innocent. Don't you even want to know why?
Let me guess. You gained 2 pounds. You lost your favorite pair of sunglasses.
My boyfriend left me.
Oh, of course. How far did he go? Less than a mile? More than a mile?
Okay, first you were smart, now you're a jerk.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry he left you. Why?
He doesn't love me. The boyfriend before him didn't either. I'm just not lovable.
No. You, I would say, are lovable. I'm not lovable.
You don't know me. I'm spoiled. I'm a little yacht club princess.
No. We rode in the ambulance together. We talked. Horizontal, don't you remember?
That was you? The guy who said not to cry and not to feel bad accidents happen?
It was me.
The guy who said everything will be alright and my cat will be waiting for me when I get home?
Yeah. You see, when you were worrying about your cat because anyone could love a dog, but it takes a special kind of human being to love a cat.
Okay, thanks. But why were you driving so damn fast?
I always drive fast, especially on my way to work.
You love your job?
No, I hate my job. I'm neurotic, you see? That's why I live at home alone, just me and my canary. My last girlfriend left him out of pity and said I was the unhappiest man she ever met.
Oh, change jobs for a start.
It's too late. I'm in debt from having a lot of things that I probably don't want. Do I need a 30-foot sailboat that costs more than a house that I've only been on, once? And that's why I'm in therapy.
How much longer do you think they'll be working on us in there?
No idea.
Okay, what's behind this door, really?
Nothing!
Do you mean the blackness?
No, the blackness is something. I mean nothing.
Oh, can we peek?
No! Talk, don't think about the door.
Okay, why only one time on your boat? Bored?
No, it was an accident.
An accident? Not your fault either, that one.
No, it wasn't my fault. I took me and my canary out and didn't know how to control the damn boat, and I figured, point it toward Connecticut.
What, no autopilot on a 30-footer? It's pretty rare. So what happened?
So the bird has never been out of his cage his whole life. I figured, let him fly around a little bit. He has to land back, right? There's no place else for him to land. And then whoosh, way over here. I had to shuck my clothes and jump in, because to turn the boat around, forget it.
It's a great story.
So I'm in the water with the canary on my head, and the boat tacks and turns my way again.
Well, no one was handling the sheets. So it came back to you?
No, came back to me. It goes flying right past me, way into the moorings. Ends up stacked against another boat. A Catalina of all.
Okay, you're kidding. I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, but you know, when I'm in the water with the canary on my head, I'm feeling like...
What?
free. Like actually free for the first time in my life, suspended between the above and the below. I just hung there. Eyes to the sky, nostrils above the water, heartbeat in my ears. It was a beautiful state. I could have stayed there forever.
But
then the Harbor Police came and got me. There's a lot of fuss going on over that crash.
terrific story. Were you embarrassed?
No, I mean, I kept expecting to be. I mean, everyone living stupidly should feel embarrassed, right? Only problem is,
Yeah?
it didn't last. The next day I was back to my pretend life. And then came the embarrassment.
Well, you know what the moral of your story needed to be then?
No, what?
All you needed was somebody who could sail a boat.
Really? That's all I needed?
What do you have? A Pearson, a Fuji?
An almond.
Oh, nice. Great cockpit, but not really a one-man boat. You take me next time. I will get you to Connecticut, just pack a lunch and what...
Wait, what's the matter?
Nothing. It's passing.
Look, you can come with me, just one stipulation. We go overboard one at a time.
Overboard for what?
To feel! But you forgot already?
Right. Well, we can go together. They do sell lifelines.
Well, how strong are they?
Very strong. But you have to be strong too.
I'm strong, I'm holding on right now, aren't I?
Me, though? I'm not so sure about me. I'm feeling weird.
No, I'm sure for you. Quit looking at the door, damn it.
I don't want to. I can't help it.
No, just, I need you to stay, all right? Look, you're the first person I can actually talk to.
You mean that?
Yes, I mean it.
I just get so tired of trying to stay afloat with all the weight holding me down. Things I did, things I saw.
Look, just push free of them, all right? The strength will come from in you somewhere. You'll see it.
It's too late. I'm going.
Look! If I have to go through that door to come and get you, I'm going.
You would do that?
Don't make me. What the hell is that? Hold tight, you hear? Just...
I'm holding. Tight as I can. Here, take my hand.
No! Swim the other way. What are you doing? Where the hell are you going? What are you...
Hello, anyone here?
What? Who are you?
Father Damien from next door.
Oh, shit.
Father who? Go ahead, number 3, please.
Father Damien, they told me someone here needed me. Oh dear, did I get here too late?
Oh, is she? Oh, no. Is she?
No, she fell asleep again. We just did the damn piece just for her.
It's the pills. She can't help it. Let me. It's too rough.
Wait, let me finish the stream. Oh, you should have seen the ocean. We don't have that back in Montana. Oh,
You don't have anything in Montana.
oh, a canary on your head. Very cute. You know, I was almost on your side at first.
And then what? You saw it? The whole thing? The end too?
You had something interesting there at the beginning, but then all of a sudden the girl's not going to make it for no good reason? What the hell? I'm glad I fell asleep.
That's the point. No good reason is the point.
Well, I don't like no good reason for my last show. And I don't like that door either.
The damn door is there, isn't it? At least it's being used.
Well, why not open the damn thing?
Because it doesn't open. And where did you go? You're supposed to be drowning, not running.
I don't feel like drowning. Thanks.
Then fine, you be the rider next time. This man is waiting here for you like that.
Oh, from the bank? Oh, sorry, I'm asleep.
Bank? No.
He's a priest. Can't you see?
Oh, I think you got here a little too late. I think I died already.
She's delusional sometimes.
Him? Don't worry about it. Me too. What's the bag for?
I brought the sacrament in case it's wanted.
Oh, what sacrament?
Extreme unction. You know, the one we give to people.
Hold it. Extreme. I think I'll pass on that. Thanks. Now, are you two going to do the ending for me? I think I should see it before we put it up.
Why don't you just dream it and save us all the trouble?
You're a very pretty girl. Why do you even bother with a guy like this? Why don't you just give yourself a few years till something better comes along?
How about 50 years, like you?
What are you doing standing there on that crutch? Sit down already. What happened to you? A knee replacement?
I fell down the stairs. The stairway lights stopped working all of a sudden.
You know, I had a very bad fall a while back while I was flying. Busted it. Oh, yes, on a rig. I was the exterminating angel, and I was coming in for a landing when the rope broke. It was the last time I ever used a rig. Why do you look familiar?
I'm from the rectory next door. I've been in here before, in the audience.
What show? Was it that goulash? The goulash play, the one we did last year about the priest and his housekeeper?
No, think back like 12, 15 years.
That long? You're kidding. Wait, the priest who sat in the back row every night? The one who showed up for every single night of that chickpea play we did and then disappeared?
Yeah, me.
You got old. I mean, you're not the only one. Oh, sit, get off that leg. Would you two just go do something?
You want to see the endings of my piece or not?
Would you give me 5 lousy minutes here? So, you owe me a play.
You do remember.
Sure. What, did they send you to the missions or something?
No, I was right there the whole time, but I couldn't come in here anymore.
I thought so. I felt it.
I'm sorry. I meant to come back, and then the time passed, and now all of a sudden they tell me...
They tell you that somebody's dying over here. Who told you?
My housekeeper. She's a busybody.
Oh. Does she come to the shows? You should have come back sooner. This is what you get.
You too, you don't come to my shows either. Not once have I seen you in church.
Well, this is my church. The gods speak aloud right here. Until the bank comes and takes the place and turns it over to the developers. Those vultures are circling me already.
The both of us. Your little theater and on the other side of the wall, mine.
Oh, that should be a play. Oh, wait, it already is. They hammered out good old Pyramus and Thisbe about 1,000,000 times over on Sullivan Street. You know, it really bothered me when I couldn't hear your organ through the wall anymore.
You could hear it? You must have, because I heard a scream once from this side, just as I was raising the host in consecration. Made my hair stand up.
I'll bet.
I thought to myself, now what play is that? You should have seen the faces in the pews when I turned around. And that was the last day the organ worked, like it hurt.
That was me screaming the day that rope broke. Oh, I had a set of lungs. Oh, did you hear me hit?
No. But the piece is fit now. I saw you afterward in the alley with a cast on your leg, hobbling in a little circle, memorizing lines. From my bedroom window in the rectory, I could see over the walls.
That's funny. I could feel someone watching me sometimes.
Such concentration. I would wonder to myself, why does she work so hard? What does she see around her that other people don't see? I watched every day.
I was right about you then.
That's what brought me in here that first time to see finally. Because me, I put on the same show year in and year out. But you, starting over 1,000 times, and everything you put on the stage here is different. That's real religion.
Oh, that's theater. Not to be confused with show business. That's uptown for the tourists. Help me up a second.
And all on your own. That's what I admired most. The courage to start out and save people on your talent alone.
The only talent I have is that once in a while I trip over somebody else's story that needs telling. Come on, up. Oh, shut up already!
Okay. You know you're sitting on something here.
It's my icon. It's fine, just leave it be. Do you know St. Martin?
St. Martin, no.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping somebody could put in a word for me. I want you to try to get away from me. I'm going to chase you around this table, just like in that chickpea play. Do you remember it? Veritas, it was called. It was a a real silly piece that we did right after 9/11 because everyone thought the world was coming to an end. We still do it once a year for the young ones.
I remember chickpeas. I remember your skirt flouncing and your legs. That much I've got.
Oh, chickpeas and legs, good. Now, 2 steps is all I need. Oh, Bisbee gets her hands on Pyramus.
Yeah, then what?
It doesn't matter. I'm satisfied. I had my sacrament. And before the curtain comes down, and I'm going to absolve you from your sin.
My sin?
Withholding is a sin. You only talked to me that one time, and you told me you were going to write me a play. Where is it? You lost your nerve just because I told you I wanted you to be in it?
No, it wasn't that. When I left here that day, I truly meant to write it. I outlined it 5 different ways. I even started to dream it at night. Then, finally, when I had a story worthy to present, I saw that no one could bear to watch it. It's too terrible.
People need terrible just as much as they need silly. We can't let the sick ones keep terrible all to themselves.
This story's black as iron. It came to me from a dying man. Even I couldn't forgive him. No matter how much he pleaded for it, I could only mumble the words he wanted to hear. If you knew what he had done, you see, nobody wants to hear a story like this anymore.
I asked you on purpose because I felt it. Listen, Veritas is the naked goddess at the bottom of the well. And you have to pull the rope sooner or later. You have to look at her awake, not dreaming, because she's the guardian of truth. Wow. Listen to me preach.
Go ahead. You're better at it than I am.
No. I always had a big mouth. Even when I was a kid, if I saw it, I had to say it.
You too? I was the same way as a kid. That's why I got into so many fistfights.
Listen, I'll tell you. When I was a kid, my dog had pups, and one of them died right in my arms. Oh, the other babies lived, but this one tried for 3 days and couldn't. And then last night, I held her like this, and I rocked her, and I talked to her, and I told her I would make her my special dog if she would just live. And then, just as the sun was pinking the windows, all of a sudden she trembled, and her pupils widened, and her mouth gaped open, and out came something not this far from my face.
Her soul?
Her soul. And what I was holding was just a thing. And I knew I was 10 years old.
You knew what?
What's real here and what isn't. And if you know, you have to tell it too.
You do. Yes.
It's your job in life to get into people. Do it like a whore in reverse.
You said 5 minutes. Can we start?
Oh, yeah. Come on, priest. Steer me back over that way. My bladder's calling out for the privy. Come on, grab on. I'm dying. I'm not going to break into pieces.
Okay, no breaking, but no dying until I get back.
Oh, and with that play, you come back. I've been waiting 15 years.
Okay, I'll do it.
But you better. I'm going to haunt you till you finish it. I'll be your Melpomene, standing over your shoulder. Into you I'll get.
Do you need help in the bathroom?
No, the end of your one act I want.
Melpomene.
Hey, you're the writer around here, right? You got any quick advice for me?
Oh, I'll give you advice. Ask someone else, not him.
Keep on dreaming. That's my best advice.
Don't bother, you mean?
No, I mean, if you really are dreaming your stories that night, spend more time in bed.
But to actually put the words onto paper.
Ah, right. For that, you need temperament. Reinvent yourself, Mr. Nice Guy. Because you're going to have to learn how to make people sick with your words.
I'll say.
Sick? Why?
Because they should be. And trust me, they're not going to like you for it. Look at me, nobody likes me. Right, Penny?
Just let the man go about his business. Would you?
No, the way you came.
How can you look that poor priest in the eye?
What?
I saw what you did with the electric wires down in the cellar.
What the hell were you doing in the cellar?
You're stealing electricity from a church.
Hey! Alright, look, I'm Prometheus, alright? It's my job to take from the guys. What, you want lights on the stage?
Are you crazy fooling with those wires? Do you want to fry yourself? I saw a guy fry himself once.
You did? Where?
Back in Vermont, a stupid idiot climbed one of those high-tension towers.
What the hell for?
To impress his girlfriend, what do you think? What does any stupid young guy do a stupid thing? As if screwing her every chance he got wasn't enough.
And he touched something up there?
Yeah, he touched something.
Boy, there's nothing as intimate as electricity, is there?
Don't you dare use the word intimate.
What, so for God's sakes, what, the guy fell?
He stuck, charred, a big black insect on a pole.
Black? Like, burnt black?
Yeah.
And the girl watched?
Yeah, she watched. And then she got watched. That she wouldn't hang herself in her bedroom, because she would have.
Well, look, she's not going to, alright? And I'm not going to get charred. I'm not dumb enough to cross any wires.
No, you are dumb, because you'll be struck dead stealing from a church.
Look, alright, you're not in Vermont, alright? This is New York. You have to get used to the way things are around here.
No, I don't. God, what is wrong with me? Why do I always pick some cocky idiot to love?
Well, this cocky idiot feels the same way back, doesn't he? You showed up and I grabbed.
You grabbed? I asked you to take my hand and you say no.
It was a play. It's a
Everything
play.
around here is a play.
Fine, alright? Look, get used to it. Look, that story you just told me really happened, right?
Yeah.
So write it, and then you'll understand.
You write it. You're the one who knows how to get inside it. I mean, why you want to hold back that gift you have in you, I'll never get.
Because this cocky idiot has to protect his ass. Alright? Which I learned the hard way, but you'll never understand.
Says you, I won't.
Shut up, Punch It, Judy. Come on, put the chairs. I want to see that ending. Let's go.
Swear, if you fall asleep this time, I'm gonna put your chair in the middle of the street with you in it.
Oh, come on, do something for me. Run that chickpea play for me. I want to see it.
A repertory play? We're supposed to be having a premiere tonight? Are you crazy?
Yes, and what do you do with crazy people? You humor them.
Just come on, we'll do it and then we'll run yours. I'll grab the props.
That's right, let's do it. And then maybe I can send some vibes through the walls.
For God's sakes, the vibes. If I ever get old, shoot me.
You're already old. Oh. Lights, places.
Hello? Is anyone in? Somebody? Yoo-hoo!
Sorry, not open.
Are you Dr. Leopardi? Listen, Doc. I know you got no appointment, but you gotta help me, all right? I ran all the way here.
I'm eating my lunch here. How'd you get in?
Keep eating. I'll be for 10 minutes. Please? Look, I'm ready to collapse.
All right. Don't hyperventilate. Just sit and get your breath. Wipe your feet first, please.
Listen, Doc, I'm hallucinating, all right?
Right now?
No, not right now. At home. Every time I'm at home, I see a mouse run under the stove through the corner of my eyes. It's driving me crazy.
Well, have you looked under the stove?
I'm afraid.
It could be a cricket. It's cricket season.
No, crickets hop. They don't run.
All right. Enough wiping. Sit. Look, you want an exterminator? I can refer you to one.
No, it's not a real mouse. Right? It's here. Right? That's why I'm coming to a shrink.
Yeah, well, you should have called first. I'm closing up
I
here.
can't call. I'm phobic.
About phones? Well, you couldn't get a friend to call? Okay, no friends. Any other problems you want to squeeze into the next 10 minutes here?
Yeah, I can't eat.
What, ever?
I haven't eaten in a month. Just protein drinks, through a straw. I can't even swallow solid foods.
How about I refer you to a throat specialist? All right, something happened a month ago.
Yeah, my girlfriend died. I found her on the floor next to the stove with her phone in her hand.
Oh, well, what'd she die of?
She suffocated. A piece of ciabatta bread got stuck right here. She was cooking pasta sauce, you see, and then she dipped the bread, and then...
And grabbed the phone and tried calling you for help? Too bad. Freak accident. These things happen.
No! Alright, she had a tough time breathing even without the bread. She had a serious weight problem, poor thing.
Like, how serious? Like 400 pounds?
She tossed the bathroom scale out the window a ways back.
Is that how they got rid of her body, too? Out the window, like a piano.
I don't get the humor in this.
Look, did somebody pay you to come up in here and mess with me? All right, and my ex-boyfriend, that must be a buddy of yours, because that dumb jerk is big on fat lady jokes.
No, I found your name online, Dr. Anna Maria Leopardi. That was my mother's name, Anna Maria. And I hate sexist jokes. Word of honor.
Yeah, your word might mean something if you quit staring at my chest.
I'm sorry, look, all right, I gotta look. When I know I'm not supposed to look at something, I gotta look. All right, one eye crosses over to that eye, and then this eye crosses over, and they both cross. All right, I get dizzy. All right, I even fell down once, and I got 7 stitches to my head.
Well, how about I refer you to an optometrist?
Stop referring me and help me out.
Didn't I meet you last summer? Yes, the White Horse Tavern, a retirement party. What's your name?
Charlie. And I've never been to the White Horse Tavern. Why are you so suspicious? Isn't a shrink supposed to be, secure?
Secure? See this stick here, Charlie? I'm gonna whack you with it if you say the wrong thing, starting now. Got it? Stand up. I'm gonna do some word association. And if you dare stop and think, hold Veritas here. Veritas is the bird of truth. If you lie while holding Veritas, ready? Girlfriend.
Tiffany.
Job.
Trombone.
Food.
Happy.
Sex.
You.
Why'd you say trombone? That a funny word to you?
No, I play trombone. Soho Symphonia.
Ah, I didn't say sit down. We're not done.
I haven't eaten in a long time.
Up. Father.
Bald.
Mother. Where are you going? I said mother, damn it! Ouch! What? Your mother hit you?
No, you're gonna hit me, because I can't do my mother in one word.
Oh, for God's sakes, cough me up a syllable here.
Good. No, not, kind. No, wait, I didn't go yet. Beautiful.
That's the word you want? Beautiful?
Yeah, I mean, she did have buck teeth, but that just always made it look like she was smiling.
Oh, you're playing with me, aren't you? Stand still. Now, why did a nice-looking man like you hook himself up with a big girl? You a chubby chaser?
No, I met Tiffany once in the supermarket. She ran over my foot with her motorized cart and started crying, and I told myself, that woman deserves a break in life.
Deserves a break. Why?
Because she wouldn't hurt a fly, because she listened to me blabber about music. Because she made chicken cacciatore the same way my mother did, with the carrots and the chickpeas.
Ah! You do not put chickpeas in chicken cacciatore.
Yes, you do, I swear. That's the best part of the whole dish.
Seriously? All right, I'll try it. But you better be right. Sit down. Why are you looking under the table? You see a mouse down there?
No, I like the shoes you got on.
Don't get complicated on me, all right? You a boob guy or a foot guy?
Why are you so cranky?
Because something's still not adding up here. What's your last name, Charlie?
Chachi?
Chechi means chickpeas. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I'm aware. Your last name means what? Leopard. Are you gonna claw me?
No, but I'm gonna throw you down the stairs! You don't quit blowing off! Think I haven't done that before?
Hey, listen, all right, when we're done, throw me, but you're using up my minutes with this stuff.
Tiffany had some special talent, besides being dynamite in bed, I mean.
That's a joke, right? I mean, she could cook, and when she stood next to the stove, she sang.
Sang?
Yeah, a little soprano voice, sweet as a flute. Like my mother. My mother used to sing at the stove.
Oh, my aching ass. You're laying it on.
No, God's truth. Look, I don't have to go to heaven when I die because I spent a lot of time there in my childhood.
Don't you want to go back?
You know a way? Look, I'll give you everything I have. Look, here.
I don't need money, okay? I need something else, damn it. Not money. When I was a kid, I wanted to sing.
Yeah, no more?
Sister Veritas slapped it out of me. In the Christmas concert, I was supposed to sing Pine Nuts and Peanuts and Whiskers on Kittens. And it came out Pine Nuts and Penis.
What? Did anybody hear you?
It was my solo. The whole audience laughed and the nun slapped me in the wings after, even though I told her it was totally unintended. I said Pine Nuts and Penis is a mouthful. Peanuts!
You said penis is a mouth?
Yeah, I said it. What about it? The next day, she gave me this bird as an apology. It's got a special energy, this bird. Too bad you're the last client who's ever going to use it.
Wait, you're quitting this business? Aren't you any good at it?
Very good, but I don't like it. I mean, everyone who comes in here is depressed, and you know what that's like. You're the first interesting case in 2 years.
Well, then you should have been something else. Why this?
I wanted to write a book. Classic Hollywood beauties who cracked up. You know, Jean Seberg, Frances Farmer, like that. Women whose beauty devoured them. I got obsessed with the research and never found time to write it until now.
Are you going to put Vivian Lee in it? I mean, you should.
Of course I am, that poor wild thing. Played a head case and then became one. And don't say it was the other way around, because I'm her in my soul and I know. Quit gaping, I'm not in that job.
I'm not gaping, I'm admiring. You have the same eyes as her, that spark.
Yeah, lay it on, see where it gets you. You know, my ex used to try snowing me till I knocked him cold with his own 3-iron here. He was sleeping with my sister, creep.
And you kept the club? What for?
In case I need it again. You don't play golf, do you?
Me, no.
I'm impulsive, especially when it comes to love, just like those movie queens. Do you know how fast Vivian Lee fell for Robert Taylor in Waterloo Bridge? Only 615 seconds screen time. I clocked it with this watch here. Oh, that was a Hollywood record for 1940. Most beautiful love story you ever saw.
Did it turn out well?
She becomes a prostitute.
Oh wait, no, I remember that movie. She steps in front of the truck at the end.
So what? Nice weekend. What's the matter? You never did anything impulsive?
Easy, watch the time. Don't let me run out.
9 minutes gone. Oh, 1 left. All right, here. I'm gonna try something I usually wouldn't because actually I like you.
Wait, you like me?
You know more about me in 10 minutes than my ex did in 10 years, so. Look, I want you to take one of those cauliflower fritters and eat it. I'm not even gonna look, I'll turn my back.
But I told you I can't eat.
Just go on, pop one in your mouth. I made them myself. They have pine nuts and peanuts in them. I'm gonna count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, if you can do it, I'll sing for you.
You'll sing for me?
3. Well, come on, swallow. Okay, don't swallow. Oh, jeez.
Stop!
Spit it out!
Stop!
Stop!
It went down!
Down, you're supposed to come
Down!
up! You swallowed it? You're cured! You swallowed it! That's it. From now on, Charlie, I'm yours and you're mine. And guess what? We'd be Waterloo Bridge record by 15 seconds.
But you didn't finish. You were supposed to sing for me.
Yeah, I will. First I have to go check out that stove of yours, make sure there's no mouse under there.
You mean you're not sure?
Quit stalling, Charlie Chachi. It's time to blow this joint. Let's go. Mush! Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Good, Leica?
Leica? For God's sake, she fell asleep again. She came all this way to call me for some crazy reason.
Because you need it. And meanwhile, she's suffering, don't you realize? Look, you had no business filching her pain pills. If she wants to take them all at once, let her.
So you want to put this place up in foreclosure before we even put up one more show?
Well, then let me hold them. I can dole them out. Get away from our pockets.
Right, but her will's got to be in there somewhere. I saw it on the table yesterday.
I'm sorry, her will? What are you planning to do, write your name on it?
Why not? Who's going to take care of this place if not me?
You? Jeez, you're gonna hand the building over to the bank and take the money, you thief.
Hey, look, all right? Probate will buy us some time to put up a couple of shows, and that's what we're going to do, all right? Because I have some things I want to say on this stage before it goes dark, like all the other stages around me.
Yeah, what do you want to say? You know, I had to hold myself back from actually braining you with this club.
All right.
Mr. Lovable Trombone Player.
Lay off of me, all right? I'm just saying the silly damn lines, all right? Write your own if you don't like mine.
I already told you I can't. Nothing more than a role in someone else's play. All of my life, all I did was talk my parents' words, my teacher's words, my boyfriend's words.
All right, yes, all right, I hear it, all right? And what do you think? And me too, all right? The world's stupid chatter. Look, this is your stage. You can write your own words the minute you break out, all right? That's why we got to keep this theater going, no matter what we have to do.
Without her, look, she's the one with the guts. She's the one who pulled me in off the street right before I walked in front of a bus. You? You can't even open this damn door! For God's sakes, what do you imagine is behind it?
A brick wall, what else is behind a prop door?
I'm behind it! Yeah, not the me you invent, the me who might do something you don't expect, and you write nothing. Everything you should write.
All right, I'm dangling by a thread here, right, with the nothing under me. All right, that's how it feels being a writer. All right, an answer is trying to form in me, and I'm hanging here by myself.
It's me. God, I'm on the rope with you, and you barely ever put your hands on me.
What do you mean? I do so put my hands on you.
Yeah, in one way you do that, and that has to be in the dark. What, you can't look at me? I'm ugly?
If you only knew. Look, something bleak is coming, all right, and I have to somehow imagine this and put it into a bunch of brain cells.
There's your heart, too. The faith you gotta have in someone beside yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm not touching any live wire just to prove something.
No, not you. But you can't just write. I mean, you gotta do, too. You gotta dare.
And what do you dare?
You dare to fall in love for the second damn time. Wrap your brain cells around that. I dare to give myself to a guy who I don't even think believes in love.
You're putting that on me? What does the word love even mean anymore?
Wow, well, nothing if you put it in quotation marks.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Oh, the chickpea play. Come on, I'm waiting.
We just did it.
Oh, what load of bull are you giving me? Oh, what the hell happened to my pills? Oh,
We haven't seen
my
any.
chest is starting to hurt.
We haven't seen any pills like that.
Oh, don't open the house. The stage isn't set. Oh, who's stage managing, for God's sake?
She's gone off again. Just give her a pill, would you?
Here, like, I found one. It was on the floor.
On the floor, yeah. Are you that weasel that hopped our roof antenna? Oh, just take me up there. I'll show you how to climb it at a rig. Somebody hold it for me. Hold it. Ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire. Your children are gone.
It's no way to the roof like that.
Oh, yes it is. Oh, I just have to cut a hole in the ceiling so St. Martin can come down.
Better you go up and he come down.
Oh, I promised Dooley I wouldn't go outside.
So what? Who says you can't keep a promise? Oh, what is that?
Oops.
Good. The angels peed on you.
I
All my life I had my wits. What are you two doing? What are you gaming yet? Where's Julie? Isn't she here yet?
Easy. She'll be here. Just take your pill. And rest.
I wanted to watch you run around the table one more time. You do that part as good as me. Oh, I wouldn't mind what's happening to me, all this, but my theater.
Don't worry, we're gonna take care of it, right? We're gonna have those seats filled, I swear to you.
You swear? Well, that's something. You write like you can write, maybe. Oh, I just thought that I could keep doing this and it would go on forever, on and on, because it was good.
It's not ending yet.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you something. No matter how long your life is, it's too short. No. And because of that, don't do anything unless you mean it, even if the world is going to hell. And you in particular, especially on this stage.
Why me in particular? What have I ever done for you to single me out?
You dropped me from that rig, didn't you?
For God's sakes, will I never live that down?
You try falling. Oh, you know why that rope broke, Bill, my friend? Because you don't believe in angels. Oh, you're angry. Good. But don't be angry just to be angry. Find the outrage in you.
Hey! Look, I'm not the one who's dying here.
Oh, dying's not the outrage. Wasting talent is an outrage. Now, what's the matter with you?
Was the world always going to hell? I tell myself it was better when you were my age. Maybe we could get back to that.
It felt better then. But my grandmother always said it was better back in her day. Oh, she had 1,000 stories in her head. And then she had a stroke and she couldn't say a word. That's what's so sad about all this. When you're ready to cross over, you're too weak to tell anybody how it feels, much less write it.
Someone else will write it. Bill will write it.
Yeah, but listen, right? Not everything needs to be written. Right? In Greek theater, they knew what to keep off stage.
Right. Good. When you're dying, head for the wings.
Right. And if it's terrible, it's more terrible here.
Good man. I knew there was a reason I kept you around. What are you looking for?
A space to fit a crowbar. It's time somebody break this damn door open.
Don't say it if you don't mean it.
I mean it, damn it.
Listen, you two. We need to do some deciding. Is the last little masterpiece I do on this stage going to be the chickpea play, Veritas, or is it going to be your play?
I say mine, damn it.
I say whatever Leica says.
I say we wait and see what the priest comes up with.
Are you kidding? A guy who's never wrote anything for tonight's audience.
I can help him. Just let me nap here a while and I'll send some help right through the walls.
For God's sakes, through the walls.
Oh, I can do it. It's something new I learned in the last few days. Now, you go on. Go on.
Mea culpa. You hear me, priest? Mea culpa.
Just keep an ear out for Dooley.
Go get the birds to feed on my liver.
Just go.
You do it, priest. You pull that rope.
Now, how the heck did my dictionary get here?
I put it there. Are you ready?
Yeah, relax. I'm just looking for my stole.
Oh, I threw it out. The moths got to it.
You threw it out? You mean in the garbage?
It was full of holes. Use your other one, the polyester one.
That one disappeared.
Oh, right, I forgot. We buried Father Gus in that one.
We buried him in my stole? Great, now there's no stole. It's a good thing the woman next door refused the sacrament.
The dying one? You went?
Yes, I went. Never mind, we'll manage without it, since you insist on doing this right now.
Yes, I insist. I didn't sleep one wink last night.
All right. What's with the wall? I won't look if you don't want.
I feel like having it there, thanks. Let's get started. I've got cooking on the stove.
Well, I'm in the middle of work too, and I have a headache for some reason.
Work, tap, tap, tap. Bless me, Father, if I have sinned. I broke the 7th commandment. I took what wasn't mine.
That again? What did you take this time?
The ciborium, the old one.
You went into the sacristy?
Someone's gotta. Who's gonna clean down there since Father Gus is gone?
All right, all right. As soon as this ankle heals, I'll be going up and down the stairs again.
Falling down the stairs again, you mean?
That's not nice, Maggie. I'm supposed to see in the dark? Anyway, it was the dog's fault I fell down the stairs.
Blame poor Nemo because he got underfoot. He couldn't help it. He was old, the poor little thing.
Okay. I feel bad enough. I fell on him.
Let's not talk about what happened to Nemo. Just buy yourself a flashlight like I told you.
And you put the ciborium back where it was. There, enough said. By the command of my Father in heaven, if you truly repent...
Wait, I'm not done yet. I took the monstrance too. The one that fell off the stand.
2 things you took? Where are you hiding your loot? In your room somewhere?
I pawned them.
Okay, what's happening? You need money?
We need money. What you give me to go to the supermarket, I couldn't feed a canary with that. Never mind you and me.
Do I eat so much? How much goulash can a man get down? Why not just tell me you need more money?
Because then you'll tell the provincial we're broke. And then he'll say, look, Father Damien, you've got to take in more of the collection baskets. And then you'll say, but the old biddies who used to come and sit in the pews have stopped showing up. And then he'll say, then lock the doors and come back to Brooklyn. And then you'll tell me you don't need a housekeeper anymore after I've worked here for 25 years killing myself. Wasn't I good at my job? Well, wasn't I?
Easy. This is a confession, right? Yes, Maggie, you were good at your job. Your attitude, that's a different story.
What do you mean my attitude?
I point this out for your own sake, Maggie. No, that's not true. For my own sake.
Ha ha. Just remember, I've been here as long as you. You were just a skinny boy in a black suit when you first walked in here.
And you were a skinny girl with a mop of red hair. And no attitude. Can we eat for the next week at least?
2 more days, then it's bread and butter.
You know how bread sticks inside my gut? Never mind, not your problem. I forgive you your sins in the name of the Father and the Son.
Hold it. Hold your horses. I'm not done.
Maggie, stop! My head!
You know why your head hurts? Because you never dust. Your room, it's like King Tut's tomb. And your bathroom, ugh. You see these knees? They don't bend so good anymore. How am I supposed to clean the bathroom tiles?
Well, you can blame Father Gus. He was the slob in the bathroom.
You have sweat stains on your shirt right now.
Well, so do you if you want to go there.
I work. What do you do besides tap away on your old typewriter in there?
I've got news for you, Maggie. Thinking is work.
Yeah. My father used to say that to my mother. Meanwhile, she worked 6 days a week at a housekeeping job, and he sat on the couch with his newspaper, waiting for his supper. Ha! Thinking.
I have a headache from eye strain, not from dirt.
There were 8 priests living here when I started as housekeeper. I had this place gleaming, and nobody had a headache every day. Stop straining your eyes then. Relax, read a book.
Do you hear you? You give me a headache, you cuckoo!
Now you apologize.
All right, I apologize. Look, Maggie, I'm knocking myself to pieces in there, trying to write something that needs to get written, like right now.
Just skip to the ending, why don't ya? What's it about?
Something I'm never supposed to tell. A dying man confessed it to me, my vow, remember?
Then how can you write it down?
By telling myself it's time to take a chance and stand on principle. Look around. Maggie, look at this falling down building. The people who built this church believed in things. 9 masses they had back in the day. A choir, a school, a convent full of nuns.
I was there too. I cooked for the nuns, didn't I?
Kaput now, everything. And what are we building in our time? A big zero. You know what year this church was consecrated? The same year Nietzsche said God is dead. How is that for irony?
I don't give a hoot about irony. Why do you say that?
Because he saw how desolate we would become if we made money and machines our religion. We'd all just wither away without the old gods of good and evil.
A portable radiator's a machine, right? If we just had a little money, we could have one in your room and one in mine. We can both be warm in our beds at night.
I can't pay the electric bill as it is. And what about the wiring? If we burn the whole damn rectory down, we'll be warm all right. But there's my point. I've been a collaborator ever since that man confessed to me 20 years ago. The partisans should shoot me in my puppet for taking so long to write what I'm writing in there. Hold on, Maggie. Do you know what I've done in my life? I've gone away from the exact things my instincts told me to reach for, and vice versa. Now, why is that? You know what I actually wanted in life? A wife, a home. It's true. In the seminary, I met plenty of guys who didn't want a wife, were afraid. Not me. You know what makes a woman beautiful to a man?
Legs. Men always used to look at mine.
Courage. That's the beauty that calls. And did I go toward it? No. Away. I even switched myself to a different bedroom. You want to know why?
No, and I still hear you shouting things out in your sleep. We cut to the slice of a moment. What are you slicing in your dreams? Onions? Look, stop telling me personal things. It isn't priestly.
Who am I going to tell? It's only the two of us now. You want to know what's giving me a headache? Guilt. Because I'm the one who let this parish down, because I let myself down.
You don't have to feel guilty for falling in love. We've all done it once. For a dirty bathroom, you should feel guilty.
You too? I didn't know that about you.
Nothing to know, ancient history. I took 2 steps in that direction. Took a good look at my parents and turned around. I'll do my purgatory after I'm dead, thanks.
Okay, fine, but there's my point exactly. When an old couple look across their supper at each other, they see the years and years of talking, bickering, comforting, grumbling. I've heard it all in the confessional. Maybe they've grown closer, or maybe they don't even like each other anymore. But that's their old age sorrow. Watching each other break down year after year.
So, whatever God wants is what we have to live out. My parents did.
I didn't, though. I went away from it, get it? I hid myself in prayers and costumes. I told myself I was offering it up. Shame on me for saying the prayers at funerals, performing for people who are putting a mate in the ground, who in their sorrow turn to a stranger with a mug like this for an incantation when even he doesn't believe the words he's saying anymore. No wonder the lights are going off in this place.
No, I don't want to hear that.
And ancient tokens all he's got. The Neanderthals buried their dead with tokens, we know that. Only they believed in their paradise.
That's it. If you're going to start talking about Neanderthals, I gotta go cook.
Even their pets they buried with flowers.
Their pets? You're making that up.
No, it's proven. Go on, Maggie, go cook. My confession's done. Yours too, right?
It was. No, stay there. There's one more thing.
What else did you get your sticky fingers on in the sacristy?
No, it's not that. It's about the dog.
Nemo? What about him?
I wrapped his body up nice like you said. I took him outside.
Into the back. You buried him like I told you. You didn't bury him?
The ground was too hard. I put him in the garbage.
You put Nemo in the garbage?
I thought, what does it matter?
What does it matter? My God, I'm dangling by a thread as it is.
Oh, stop carrying on. Look, I'm done. Do the prayer for me while I'm still feeling sorry for what I did.
Do the prayer? The Neanderthals would laugh at us because we're funny, you and I.
I am not funny. You're funny. You know what? I have one more thing to confess. I don't like you. I liked Father Gus a lot more. He took my confession quick, and I felt good after, not worse. And he laughed once in a while. You never.
And do you? Not once. When I fell down the stairs, that's the first time I heard you laugh in a year.
Well, it was funny. Until I saw the dog.
Look, Maggie, I know you don't like me. For 25 years, we haven't really liked each other. But we both stay. That's the joke. Every call from the world, we resist. And not even a ring on the finger.
I have to stay, or you to die of starvation in that room, and I'll feel guilty. Look, the stew's gonna burn. Okay, do me the blessing. Forgive my sins.
Who gives me the right to forgive your sins? I'm just a guy wearing black.
I give you the right. The old biddies who used to sit in the pews give you the right. Let's go. What's my penance?
Me. I'm your penance and you're mine.
I'll say a rosary. Are you happy now? It's ruined.
Good. It'll mortify to my flesh. God, sit there, Maggie. By the command of my Lord in heaven, if you truly repent your trivial sins, your trite, inconsequential misjudgments... Well, what the hell is that noise? Oh, please, not the furnace again.
Sit still for the love of Pete.
We're gonna get started here or what?
A fidgeter like you makes such an easy target, it's almost boring.
Yeah, but it still counts, doesn't it? Every little fart you made, you just had to count it.
I'm the counter? I wish the judge would hear you say that.
Finally.
We're ready? We can start? Say it quick. You, Klaus Mueller, you begin.
What is there to say? She shot me right through the forehead, right here.
Yeah, the facts are not in dispute here. What's your argument?
My argument is, why am I doing time? I didn't shoot anyone.
Oh, you didn't, huh? First off, you're not doing time. You've been in detention, that's all. Until your case came up on the calendar.
76 years I'm doing detention?
What's years? Years is nothing when it comes to the court of last resort. If you're guilty here, we're talking big numbers.
Wait, what? Guilty? I thought she was on trial. This is my appeal, right?
Hold on, let me look. Yeah, appeal. Right, but a counter appeal. You're both on trial, so watch what you say. Let's give Olya Danilova here a chance to speak. Go ahead. You shot this man through the forehead?
I did.
It says here, you shot lots of people through the head. 59, it says.
More than 59. 59 I got credit for.
You hear that? If I broke some rule, what she did wipes it out, right?
It's not a competition. Why did you shoot 59 people?
That was my job.
We don't accept that as a defense, sorry.
Okay. I wanted to. I volunteered for the job. The first one I felt miserable. A man I killed was a kindergarten boy once, but by the third I wasn't upset anymore, and by number 7 or 8 I started to feel proud.
You hear that? Proud of killing people.
You bet proud. One time I killed 5, and plenty of times I managed doublets.
What are you calling a doublet?
2 in one blink. Bang, bang. Before the second one could react. Anyways, I was always merciful.
Meaning?
Meaning no one ever knew what hit him.
Well, that mitigates but doesn't excuse.
This is crazy. What kind of army is that, where they train women to be snipers?
We're more flexible, we're more patient.
You're more sneaky, and I have to be the victim of that.
Okay. Your army used snipers too, yes? Even your own cousin was a cuckoo sniper.
And maybe I shot that guy. That was a specialty of mine, those guys who hid in the tree branches, because I could wait them out all night. I could wait in the mud without moving a muscle until the sun came up and lit them from behind.
In the mud, like a snake.
Yeah, okay. It says here, you were not a model soldier. Being sent to the front was kind of...
Discipline, yeah. They said I stole.
Did you steal?
Not much. Everyone was stealing. I just sort of made mistakes counting the money.
What money was that?
You know, from the ones getting off the train coming into the camp.
The ones going to be murdered? You took their money?
A fraction of a fraction, all right? The officers above me, they made the real counting mistakes.
What did you do with the money?
Bought women with it. What else is a soldier supposed to do with money?
Wasn't it one of these women who turned you in?
Yeah, I meet with the little witch for 1 hour. I wind up at the front and have a meeting with a bullet.
You never realized who she was? No? You never heard of Hanny Shaft, the girl with the red hair?
Oh yeah, the red hair, right? What about it?
It's a miracle she didn't shoot you herself. Because it was ones like you she assassinated.
For what? For filching?
For what you did after. You want to tell us about that? Look, everything you did, we know here. We give you a chance to tell us one or two things you see as important. We let you tell us the meaning of you.
Come on, if you have something on me, let's have it already.
Tell me about this photo.
Oh, that?
Can I see?
Here, see?
That's you?
That is not me.
We had it enlarged 100 times, don't deny. Anyway, we've got a million photos to pick from.
What are you doing here? That's a mother shielding a
She
baby.
can't see, she has her back turned.
She turned her back to shield the baby.
Listen, I'm doing what they told me to do. What do you want me to say?
That's a Mauser 8mm you're pointing at her. You could drop a horse with that. And what do you hear, 3 feet away
I'm
from
sorry,
her?
I'm not a sharpshooter like you.
Look, you can turn me over to the exterminating angel as long as you turn him over too.
Careful, we're talking extremely long sentences here. And there are no appeals, not here in the court of last resort.
I don't care. Get the angel right now. Get the angel.
Wait, hold it. Let's put all the facts out there, all right? These people murdered their own left and right. What about the gulags? Right? We had our camp and they had theirs, right?
Are you saying if everyone's guilty, then nobody's guilty?
No, I'm saying that it's too complicated for this is right and this is wrong. Some bigwig gives an order and a whole city gets firebombed or a million peasants starve to death. Why aren't they on trial? Come on, what I did amounts to zero.
In this court, at this table, you don't get to hide in zero. You don't get to hide something in a zero.
None of it is real. It's just a crazy jumble of pieces that people could never make a picture out of. Those eggheads pulled the damn atom apart. That's just the century I was born into.
You don't get to hide in a jumble either. Or in your century, not even if you pulled the atom apart.
Well, you get to hide behind this book, don't you?
This book is a prop. We could have done this whole thing without me writing a word here. Because this whole court exists inside you.
Is this a dream that I'm having or somebody's having?
No, it's all getting written, nevertheless, as promised. Inside must be outside.
Who is he talking to?
Himself.
It's in hand. It's all in hand. Nothing gets hidden in the well. Or in a dream either, you.
Me? What about her? I was forced into a uniform. She could have been a nurse or something. She's a man-hater, that's what she is.
Are you a man-hater?
Those savages invaded our land. I wanted to kill them.
Did you take pleasure in it? That is the question.
Pride. I told you before, not pleasure.
Ha! They made her a celebrity. She ate it up.
No! Send me back to the front. I begged them. 2 of my own brothers were already dead in battle, and me? I made 3 when the shell blew me apart. 3 from my one mother, who would be proud of me. I knew there laying on the ground with my innards spilled out.
Revenge, then, you were feeling while you were doing the killing?
I was feeling my life has meaning now. Because until then I was a lost soul.
Come. No love? You never loved someone?
Sex I had in a ditch at the front. How many times? Nobody watched, nobody cared. Dogs we could have been. It's all the love I ever had.
It says here, you taught kindergarten children before the war. It says you walked 8 miles each way to evening school so you could write books one day.
Still a lost soul. The fields went on and on there to the horizon. If you saw a cow, it was half starved. What could I tell kindergarten children? Only this. Love Mother Earth and Father Sky. Open your bodies when the time comes.
Hello? I could have been something too, you know, a carpenter I could have been.
Good. Wood is good. Tell me now then, what were you feeling in this photograph? Now's your chance to say.
If you want the truth, anger was what I was feeling.
At the ones who told you to do it?
No, at that woman for existing. Because if she didn't exist, I wouldn't have to kill her. And if I didn't exist, it's the same story. This is all God's fault. Put God on trial, why don't we? Look, all right? None of this even matters. They'd all be dead now anyway. And who can separate anyone else's dust from anyone else's?
We can.
And the collective farm they have on top of this place now in the picture. And the big factory that is built on top of everyone's dust. You can erase all that?
Listen to me now. Seriously. What is a human? And don't say an animal that talks. Don't say an animal that goes to the moon. A human is an animal that believes in justice. Don't try to argue. We're all confused. Don't try to argue it's in the past. It doesn't matter. And don't even try to argue that one evil deserves another. You are here because of an act. A feeling has lodged in you that is at odds with the universe.
All right.
And you are the one holding on to it.
I'm letting it go. Right now.
Hear me now. At this table in this court, we cut very fine. We cut you out of your bloodthirsty race. We cut you out of history to a slice of a moment where what you do fixes the essence of you.
All right, maybe I was drunk, all right? I can say I was drunk.
If you were, you're a coward. Get the exterminating angel, I say.
You've got 5 billion years till there's nothing. You sure you can handle solitary confinement that long?
If I have a book to read,
You'll be in the dark.
I'll write one in my head then. I'll write a new universe with a meaning.
This is crazy. She's crazy. You're crazy too. What the hell is that?
The angel heard. It's all out of my hands now. You, at least you have courage on your side.
Wait, no. Remorse. I'll do remorse for you. That still counts, right? Even in the last instant. Remorse I'll do. Look, I even have a general professional. Mea culpa, I say. Mea culpa.
Are you gonna hunt down a priest with a soft heart so you could drag one more human being into despair before you're through? No. It's too late, too late. No more confessions go in the book once you're dead.
No, but I can tell you how I found God. Between then and now. Truly a miracle, I say. Just open the book one more time.
Sorry. It's time for me to give you your sentences. Here, Mr. Carpenter Man, you will build 60 million coffins, one at a time, for the 60 million murdered. And for the wood, you will grow each tree yourself. Do you know how long it takes a tree to grow? See this fine grain here?
But when you're dead, you're supposed to be nothing. Just nothing.
You've got 5 billion years before nothing, I'm afraid.
And then what about her? What, she's getting off?
You will write the eulogies. An original one for each.
What? I don't call that fair.
Where are you going?
To think. Right? I'll withdraw my appeal.
Too late, too late. What are you doing?
Look, I'll fall in love for you. Huh? That still counts, right? The love washes the soul clean.
Love? Are you trying to mock this course?
You try falling in love with me.
Damn door doesn't open.
I'll wrap you up like a python.
Stay away from me.
Too late for love! You should have thought of that a long time ago.
What the hell are you doing?
Come here a minute.
What's the ladder for?
Just look down here a second.
What is that? Is that a cockroach?
No, it's a cricket. I stepped on it. It's hurt.
It's not a cricket. Yo, come out of the way. I'll finish the job. No, you gotta stomp on these things really hard, alright? They play dead.
It's not a thing. Just go grab a glass or something I can put the poor creature in.
You nuts? We're not making a pet out of a cockroach.
Oh, it's moving.
Damn! You know what that means now? It's under the door.
What?
1,000,000 cockroaches, alright? Because one of those things has 1,000,000 babies inside of it.
Is that why you can't open the door? 1,000,000 words is fine, not 1,000,000 babies.
I'm opening the door now. Just get out of the way.
You get out of the way so I can get up here and hang this fly rig.
Fly rig? What the hell for?
I want to know what it feels like to fly. Don't you?
No. Just go be Peter Pan somewhere else, alright? Just, where's the electric socket at?
Do you know what I wish? I just wish an angel would come down from the shadows up there for 1 second, just for a quick glimpse, you know, for me. Just special for me.
Look, alright? Life is gonna die, whether we like it or not. It's just up to us to understand it just as much as she does. It's every generation's job.
It's not gonna happen and you know it.
Alright, then it all ends.
What the hell happened?
Shit. Don't touch that socket.
I'm not saying a word.
I'm seeing neon here.
Did I hear you call out to God?
You're not saying a word, remember?
Just shut up and tell her you love her.
What, him? Can't. It's a word he's afraid of.
What? No, I'm not afraid of any damn word.
Look in any one of your scripts. People can love a cat and then the word just vanishes.
You too, girl. Yeah, two people who protest too much. Let me tell you something about love. One can't feel it if the other one isn't already feeling it, even if he's too afraid to admit it to himself. Love is like a 3-stage rocket, and you, two, are stuck in stage 2.
Yeah, you know about love, huh?
Well, I know about rockets.
Look, she knows damn well I love her.
Why can't you say it?
I just did. Micah, for God's sake, can you tell her, please? I just said it. Let the consequences come.
Oh, the consequences, the consequences. You're a consequence, don't you realize? Oh, what do you think? You made yourself up out of nothing?
I did make myself. You want to know what kind of things I went through growing up?
No. What I want is for you to get out of here, both of you, and give me a little peace.
All right. As soon as Dooley comes, we're leaving.
I'm right here.
Oh, good. Now you two turnip heads can go and take a walk, or here, hand out some handbills.
Yeah, get some air. Leave us alone here a while.
I'll go by myself and do some
No,
thinking.
you won't. All right? I'll go with you, or else you'll end up in the middle of the street again.
Come on, please hold hands, please. And try to enjoy life for a change.
All right. You can tell me what was done to you growing up, and then when we get back, I'll help you take the damn door off.
Well, yeah, you got to stick a dynamite around here?
Oh, those two. Oh, you're going to have to pray for them when I'm not here. The future of the human race, yikes. Are you going to sit with me today?
Yeah, I brought some food. You hungry for some yogurt?
No, not much appetite today.
But you ate something.
Yesterday, those chickpea fritters you brought.
You stuck inside your gut? I can help loosen you with a glove again.
No, not stuck, thanks.
It's the oxys. They can do that to you. When did you last take one?
A little while ago, but that was the last of them.
I gave you 8. You took them all?
Oh, they stole them on me, but don't be mad at them. They're just trying to watch out for me.
You're in pain then.
No, I'm just waiting now.
Good. It's funny about folks when they're ready. Some wait for me to come, some wait for me to go.
But you're gonna stay with me, right? Because today is my day, right?
Maybe today, we'll see. But yes, I'm staying. You're yourself today, that's good to see. Do you want to be bathed? I can give you a bath. I can give your hair a nice wash. You have beautiful hair, I'm jealous.
Oh, it used to shine back in the day. No, I don't feel like getting up again. Thanks, though.
Okay. Sit there then, I'll just rub you a little.
Oh, like a prize fighter. You know, I thought someone would have come by now to help me pass over.
Did you pray to St. Martin? Where's that little icon I gave you?
Oh, it's under me.
You're sitting on it? That's how you pray?
That's the only part of me that can still feel anything.
You're joking now, right?
Yes. Oh. There's the image on here. It looks like a priest that came in here once. Or the priest looks like the image. My mind's been pulling things inside out. What's the weather like today? Is it sunny?
Cloudy. How about your feet? Are they cold? I've got some socks to put on you just in case.
Oh, no, let's just talk a while. Are there sparrows in the tree out front?
Can sparrows be yellow? I saw a little yellow bird.
Yellow sparrows, I don't know. But a cat can see them up in the tree and go up after them and then not be able to come down. You know, it's harder to come down than it is to go up.
I do know. I see it all the time.
Well, who taught you about St. Martin? Was it your teachers in school?
My mother. That man could fly, she told me. They made him a saint because he could swoop around the air, just like the sparrows. It's proven.
That's what I always wanted to do.
Well, me too, right?
No, I mean really, when I was a girl back in Montana, I used to run after the deer. And at night, I would dream that I ran right up off the ground, so high I couldn't hear my mother's voice calling me back. I would just spread my arms.
You grew up in Montana. You never told me.
Oh, it's not that interesting. A house without electricity I grew up in and no water. We had a privy and a well with a rope and a bucket.
So no radio then? No television?
We told stories after supper by candlelight. My mother put the meat on the table. Oh, she was a crack shot. Oh, she could shoot the eyelash off a buck, hold her breath for a full minute while she drew a bead. Me too. I could shoot.
You killed things.
I did. Till I was 10. I know, but if you saw what a weasel can do in a hen house.
And from there you wound up in New York running a theater. Now that's a story I want to hear.
Oh, but I want to hear how someone like you does what you do.
Oh, because you just dive into it. I wanted to fly and instead I dove.
But why?
Because someone has to. I was a missionary first, that's how I got started.
Where?
In Peru, in the mountains. The people there get typhus, they get parasites you never heard of. I said broken bones. I delivered the most beautiful babies you ever saw.
Oh, every baby's beautiful. They all live?
No, not all. But the people keep them in the house with them anyways, just like the others. Those folks don't shun death, just inner death.
What's that mean, inner death?
Oh, you know, shame, despair. I built them a little church smaller than this room. Cut the trees down myself.
Oh, you cut trees? My father cut trees.
Oh yeah, I cut them all right. I love a thing made of wood. A ring for every year. Alive even though it's dead.
No, it never dies, my father said. A branch can sprout on you at any time.
That's what the mountain people say too. That's why they keep their dead ones. A woman has 7 souls, they say. You have, I have.
7. We laid my grandmother out on the dining room table when she died, with our beeswax candles lit. I picked the wildflowers that we put all around her. And now, they make tables out of plastic.
And flowers out of latex.
But why a missionary?
My little brother drowned. Another one got murdered. Another one committed suicide. I'm from 9 children.
But surely you didn't take all of that fault on yourself.
No. But I always knew this about myself. To be happy, I have to be doing something this world needs. And so what happens is, I land. I just always land someplace that I can do good.
I want to know about that special thing, the thing you're doing here. That's what I want to hear about.
That's what I'm saying. Look, everybody dies, right? So why do they have to do it feeling so afraid? Why do they have to be so scared?
Because no one wants to sit with us at the end, just so. Instead, I have to hear, Donald, don't talk like that. Oh, you have a lot of time left. It's the young ones. As if what's happening to me is so dreadful.
And then they take away your pills. So someone has to sit with you. Someone has to do that job, so that's me.
And for no pay. Only a woman does a job like that.
Oh, Damien the leper did it.
Oh, he was like a woman, and it killed him.
Oh, well, you have to die from doing something, right? And anyway, you don't get paid either, right? How many people you got bunking down in this building? 4, 5? And no rent, right? In the dressing rooms you've got them sleeping up on the roof.
Well, but they do stuff for me. One builds sets, another makes costumes. What was I going to do? They were living on the streets.
That's the dive I'm talking about. You help. You try to balance the universe. Here, let's take your blood pressure before I forget.
And writers like Bill, you have to have writers in the theater. Here, we only do originals. You see these playbills? There's hundreds of them.
Okay, why? I told you, so you gotta tell me.
Why? Why? It's fun. No, it's needed. If you can do something, you do it. I learned that back in Montana. Here we do the play that's most needed, even if only 3 people show up to see it.
3? Are you kidding?
The best play we ever did here. 3 people showed up on opening night. Oh, we put on a show for them. Oh, it was an oddball love story. I was in it.
You're an actress besides.
I'm in everything. You have to be. Oh, and you know what? A man in the audience was smitten with me. Came to every performance all dressed in black.
Ah, there, your own love story.
Oh, you should have seen me. I played to him. I scampered around this table night after night. Oh, I tell you, it woke up a bliss in me.
Oh, and in him too, huh?
But that's what we try to do here. We try to wake something up in people, something good, something true.
So there, you're like me. I wonder, is the feeling you get from it like the feeling I get?
No. I come to the stage sometimes when no one's around, and I look at it and I say, you could put anything here, and whatever you dream up, the people who watch it will make it real inside themselves.
Oh, what fun you must have had.
I ask myself sometimes, is someone else talking through me? Someone dead, or maybe someone not yet born? When I can, I sit with the audience, and the lights come up, and you're somewhere, and you're somewhere, and you're somewhere. The banks can't buy and sell that. Only these brick walls they can sell.
Oh, pity them. Sit still now a minute.
Is this world real, or this one? Or are they both inside something else that's real? How far in do you go? Or is it only real inside your soul sometimes?
Right, there. That's the feeling I get when I help someone finally let go. Soon as they do, I feel their soul bumping against mine. That's the feeling.
Yes.
Just a few seconds at last. Soon as they're gone, I sink like a rock. 'Cause they leave behind a load of regret, some of them. I used to go out afterward and have sex, stupid sex with whoever, like dogs, just to unwind.
Well, that solution's gonna pass someday.
It already has. And do I miss it? No.
You know what my grandmother used to say? She said, you can love one person or you can love everyone. Those are your two options.
Live your life like a dog, she meant.
Oh, like Damien the leper. Although I was named for a dog. It's a name I gave myself after my puppy died. You know who Laika is? The little Sheba that the Russians shot into space in 1957.
They brought her back again.
Oh, they couldn't. She died up there alone, the poor little thing. But she went around the earth a bunch of times. I think she's still up there.
She doesn't know she's lonely now, at least. You want your number? You were moving around quite a bit. I should do it over.
No, my heart's kaput. The doctor told me a month ago that I was going to be dead.
That's what I like about you. You're not the least bit tired of life, but you don't ask it to give you any more than it can give. I'm sorry I never saw any of your plays. I walked past here how many times? You need a bigger sign out front.
No money for a bigger sign. No money for the mortgage or the back taxes, or this electricity bill. I pride myself. I'm going to leave this world without one penny.
It's too bad people ever invented money, right? That reminds me. There's a mistake on this will and testament. You should fix it right away.
What mistake?
You put my name where it says heir. I'm just a witness, not an heir.
That's not a mistake. I did that on purpose.
You want me to be your heir?
Well, yeah, can't you be?
Well, I could. But an heir to what? You have no money.
I have a theater.
Well, what am I going to do with a theater?
You know, that's exactly what I asked myself. But you figure it out. Sometimes a thing just says to you, take me. Or when I walked in here, I thought that this was a secondhand store that belonged to the church. I thought rep meant repossessed.
That church looks like it's ready to be repossessed.
But don't throw out any of the squatters. That's all I ask, even if they tick you off. And don't move this table out of here. Oh, it was here when I bought the place, and it called to me. Every good thing that happened right here.
I don't know. What about the mortgage and taxes and all that?
Here's what. You partner with the priest next door. That way, no taxes. You know, I bet he's asking himself, what am I going to do with the church? Oh, you give that man a stage and you watch what happens. He's got angels and demons fighting it out inside of him. Oh, just do one show. Go a month at a time. The young ones have scripts. They act. They turn into other people right before your eyes. Oh, they're doing a show tonight. Come and watch it.
What's it about?
I don't even know. Whatever they think is important. Everyone's creative here. Even the priest was in a play of mine once. Or did I dream that? At least, he said he would be.
Maybe I could. Maybe. I land places, that's me.
Well, when the young ones can take the weight of it, then you can walk away.
But right now I have to help you in some way. This is the first time that I felt like I haven't done enough.
Couldn't you give me the pills, the whole bottle all at once?
I could. But what about St. Martin?
Well, where the hell is he?
Tell you what. I'm going to leave this bottle of oxys right here for you to look at. And if I take too long, you stick them under you until you're ready to decide.
But you're leaving? You said you were going to stay with me.
I just got to use the bathroom. How about you? You want me to take you?
No, I'm good. I'm going to put this will in your bag. Listen, I dreamed last night I was a kid again, running faster and faster under the moonlight. Faster than a scream I ran. Oh, free, free, what a feeling. I could hear the grasses and the leaves and the trees singing. And I just started to lift up off the ground.
Oh, that's a dream. Singing, wow.
And that's how I know. And I keep closing my eyes and waiting for the dream to finish.
It will. Just leave those pills alone. Better to go with your eyes open. Wait for St. Martin to come and take you over.
Isn't there a woman saint who flies?
St. Teresa levitated. You know, the ones with the raptures. But that's not the same as flying. I'd stick with St. Martin. Wait for me. I'll be 1 minute.
Oh. Head for the wings. That's what I used to say.
Wings?
Oh, you know, wings. Go. Yes.